Howdy Tabletop RPG fans, thank you for supporting this channel. I'm Wrangleme, Grand Poobah of Game Design, and this review's day topic is the Faraway Land RPG. Faraway Land Tome of Awesome is the current 311-page version of the Faraway Land RPG by Dirk Stanley of Simian Circle Games. Last updated in 2018, it has been in continuous development since 2008 and still has adventures released in 2020. From what I can tell, this is Dirk's life work, and the only side quest I've seen in my travels is the Dungeon Awesome RPG that I've reviewed already. Dirk sells these amazing PDFs along with softcover and hardcover books and keeps developing them at the request of his loyal fans. Every time he has looked for funding on Kickstarter, he has more than fulfilled his goals and continues to grow fans. Dirk's quirky, funny, and retro art style goes somewhere between classic D&D Earl Otis and modern Adventure Time with rubber tube arms and legs, no knees or elbows, vibrant colors, and sharp black outlines. The Faraway Land setting is also in that OSR-style gonzo RPG aesthetic mixed with a lot of cartoon funk from Adventure Time. By staying consistent and having a huge amount of content, fans keep coming back to play in the Faraway Land. The Faraway Land rules are simple and elegant, but for those who need to satisfy their OSR leanings, he also has those rules in another edition. You can get the giant 311-page PDF for $5 on DriveThruRPG, or get the 34-page Quick Start rules and many adventures for free from Dirk's website, www.faruniverse.com. Far and Away Land Tome of Awesome breaks up the 311 pages and the table of contents with sections including core rules with an introduction, basic rules, character creation, leveling up, magic, combat, gear, magic items, crafting, NPCs, and abilities. The next big section is Creatures Volume 1, with a huge number of wild and dangerous monsters, including dragons, loot drops, and a section for making non-human player characters and custom creatures. The next section is Companions Rules and includes mini-games or settings activities for gods, architects, historians, and kingdoms of Faraway Land. This section includes mass combat, training montages, adventure builder, mini scenario builder, settlement builder, and a big list of rumors. The final section is all setting-relating discussions of the cosmos, history, pantheon, places, heroes and villains, religions, cults, and languages. Each of the add-on books goes from the tiny 8-page pocket mods like Lair of the Sea Murals into the volumes with 100 pages or more. The core rules are quite simple. Roll 1d6 for each point in brute, dexterity, or wits. You either beat the small target number or compete against an opposed roll. For every 6 rolled beyond the first, add +1 to the total, so 2 6s is equivalent to a 7. Combat has missile weapons that use dex, and melee weapons that use brute, and magic uses wits. Weapons and spells do damage generally follow the roll 1d6 and add a modifier. Armor deducts damage before it applies to your hit points. The action economy has points you spend from your total action points based on the kinds of actions you wish to do during your turn. A system of boons gives you bonuses for specific kinds of skills or abilities where flaws come into play to reduce your effectiveness if they apply to a specific situation. Characters can spend a point of luck to roll an extra die. Characters can learn from dozens of spells ranged from 1st through 10th level in power. Casting a spell involves a skill roll and are hard to learn without adventuring to find scrolls and books. Combats start with an initiative roll each round and moving in order, declaring actions and resolving skill rolls. There are optional actions that include giving combatants tactical advantage. While a player character can go down at 0 hit points, they aren't likely to die too quickly. Shown here are two variations on the Faraway Land character sheets. The first is from the Tomb of Awesome and is available for free from the website. The second is part of the Quick Start rules. The top section includes name, hit points, armor class, XP, level, actions, and luck points, with a tiny space for a portrait. The next section is stats for brute, dexterity, wits, with boons and flaws. Next section has abilities or powers, and then equipment. A final fill-in section is a description and list of spells and spell attributes. The final small box has a point cost for various actions. I'm impressed with the depth of materials and relatively small cost, especially for the PDFs. While a true fan might want the hardbound editions of each book, a game master or player can get started with the free content on Dirk's website. Like most tabletop RPGs, I see places that I'd work on with some homebrew rules if I ran Faraway Land on my own table. Still, it is a terrific resource and filled with an amazing amount of creative passion for this game and setting. This episode is brought to you by Kaboomkin, the smaller, faster, funnier RPG of cartoon, fairy tale, post-apocalypse mayhem. It's time to blow stuff up. Get it now at www.kaboomkin.com. Thank you all for watching this episode. Hit like, subscribe, or ring the bell, or Booger will get you. If you want to see more videos like this, go to hopspush.com and buy an RPG or t-shirt. Do good, annoy evil, and bye-bye.